What if I told you that there are at least 5 hidden vendors in Genshin Impact that sell items such as artifacts, weapons, plants, and ores that you don't have to farm and you can just buy with more instead? Check out this video to find out where they are. Hey everyone, this is Zoraz, my casuals, and in today's video, I'm going to show you the location of 5 secret vendors that you might not know exist scattered around the map in some of the cities and the open world. They sell a lot of really interesting stuff that really will help you accumulate more of these materials for when you need them to enhance or upgrade your gears and characters. So the first vendor is in the city of Liyue. Now, if you can see here, Liyue Harbor, if I zoom in, now you see where this long bridge is. I'm standing kind of like right in front of it, and just right here is the vendor. Now in the city, the bridge is right here, the mountains are up there, and I'm going just over here. This little guy here, it says peddlers on top of his head, and when you talk to him, you will see that he has a little icon here that says, "Got anything good in?" He got anything good. Look at this. He sells 5 green artifacts. Now you might be, well, I don't really care about green artifacts, but as you probably know by now, when you're upgrading your own artifacts, you will be destroying weaker quality artifacts into them to give them experience. Now, you will run out of artifacts at some point, especially when you're reaching higher adventure rank levels, and then you will have no choice but to go in the open world and use resin to farm more. Now, if you do this every single time you can, you'll be accumulating dozens of these artifacts for free, especially if you start from the beginning. Now, I can buy all of this for a pretty cheap sum. 2,000 each is really not that expensive at all, and I will go and buy all of it, no problem at all. And you will see that it says down here that it refreshes in 1 day, 7 hours. So this doesn't refresh every day. It has a short cooldown. I think their cooldown is actually a few days, but that doesn't matter because every time it's up, you really should go and check it out. Now, if we go to Mondstadt, you probably recognize this area for having teleported here many times. Now, if you just jump down here and you just go all the way over here, now look at who this is. If I press M just to show you, I'm basically close to the tavern where you do the Deluxe quests. So you see, the tavern is actually right there, and this little person right here, the jeweler, also has this little icon. Now, if you talk to her, she will do the exact same thing as the other one. Now, these are also sold out because I already purchased them a few days ago, but they do share the same refresh time. But you can still go in this city, buy it all, go in Liyue, and buy all of the other ones as well. Now, while we're here, I also want to show you another vendor that's kind of hidden inside of Mondstadt. Now, of course, a lot of people will know already that the Blacksmith sells weapons. Now, for the same reason we just talked about, if you're going to be buying some extra weapons, you will be able to use them into your own weapons when you're enhancing them. So again, I'm going to be buying these. Now these actually refresh every single day, but they are shared between the blacksmith in this city and the other city. So you can only buy all of these weapons once a day. Now the thing that everybody doesn't know is that this little guy right here, the apprentice, also sells some weapons. Now if I go and talk to him, you'll see right here, he sells white quality version of the same weapons. Again, this is not useless at all because I am upgrading a lot of weapons all the time. So I will take anything I can get in order to have more of these materials in order to upgrade my weapons. If we actually go in the character screen right here and I go choose any weapons, all of these are giving me a total of 3,600 XP. That's 6 items, 3,000 XP for free, basically a little more cost and nothing else needed. As you know, eventually when you get level 60 weapons, this will also becoming costly. So I really recommend that every single day you're in this game, you come here, talk to these two guys and buy out their shops. If you do this every day and you empty out the artifacts vendor every few days when they're up as well, you'll add up with a very big inventory full of green and white quality items in order to upgrade your weapons and your artifacts. But wait, that's not all. There is more. If you go around here, just in where Windrise is, now just right of the main city, you can see that there's a teleport waypoint right here. Now in this area, if you follow the road up, you will see a little girl running around this field. Now if you catch her and talk to her, she will actually sell you some very interesting items. Now there you go, she is right there, so we found her. Now if you go and talk to her, she will also let you buy a few plants. Now these plants might not seem like much at the beginning, but this is required for Razor's ascension levels, this is required for Barbara's ascension level, and these are also required for different cooking recipes, and this one is also required for one of the characters' ascension level. So you'll see that this might not seem like much right now, but finding all of these all the time, farming them, they have a high respawn rate. So as these ones, they have a long respawn time. So you might not be able to find enough of them. If you need 50, 60, 80 for Razor when you're getting high level, you'll have to go there every day trying to farm these, and they don't respawn every day. So sometimes you'll have days where you can't farm them at all. Now, if you come here every single day, you'll be able to buy 5 of these preemptively. Now, just one last tip in order to find her is that when you are in the Windrise area, she's kind of always around this road. So just kind of walk this road back and forth, and that is how you're going to find her all the time. Now, the last vendor I want to show you right now is going to be in Liyue again. Now, if you go here on your map, this is the city of Liyue, and you go right here, teleport waypoint, right there. You teleport to it, and you will notice that there's a familiar vendor here that you've probably interacted with because of quests. But once you've done some of his quests, you'll actually be able to just go and talk to him. And he'll talk about his jades and all that stuff. But if you actually click the option there, you see that he sells you iron, white iron, and Noctiluc's jade. Now, these are very valuable. If you're crafting weapons, for example, 4-star weapons, they will require a lot of white iron chunk. Now, you can farm them in the open world, but this gives you some extra. Additionally, you can transform these at the blacksmith into weapon enhancement material. Again, this will let you enhance your weapons and give you XP for them. There is not many places where it's needed. I know there's a few quests that sometimes ask you to bring some of that to quest giver, and I believe some heroes might need it for ascension, but I guarantee you that there will be a need for this at some point in the future. So this is going to be somewhere that you can procure it, because this is actually really hard and really rare to find. So guys, that's about it for my tip. Now, these 5 vendors will really benefit you in the long run by basically getting you more enhancement materials for your artifacts, your weapon, and some ascension material and some food cooking materials as well. Now, be always on the lookout around. There is vendors everywhere, and especially in the city. This guy sells some prepared food that gives you buff. Now, this guy sells ingredients to cook food. Now, some of the ingredients he sells, actually like tofu, shrimp, and stuff like that, they're actually rare to find, and you can cook very high-end recipes with very good buffs with that. So be on the lookout. There are so many vendors all around the map. There's a lot of them that sell recipes for cooking. So just check around. There's so many vendors, and you can really find stuff that will benefit you, and sometimes it'll just be funny or pretty cool. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. We upload these kind of videos on a daily basis on our channel, and we stream Genshin Impact every single day. So please make sure to drop us a like, subscribe, stay tuned, and if you'd like to ask us some questions, please join us on our Discord. We're happy to help anybody who asks. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day in the Genshin world.